So, everyone, welcome. Firstly, do let me know. Can you guys hear my voice? Do let me know in the chat box, and yeah, I'll get started. And I can assure you that if I will be streaming for complete 2 hours, until the deadline, because like the electricity, I've talked about that in the Instagram, right? So there might be a few power cuts during this stream, but I'd want to let you know, guys, if there's any kind of power cut, I'll post the final team in the Instagram. So yeah, it's just that way. Firstly, please let me know. Can you hear my audio? And yeah, I'll start with my team and everything. Anyone in the chat, please. Ankit, Suresh, Fazli, please let me know. Can you guys hear my voice? So yeah. Okay, audio is working fine. So thank you, Sirius. Thank you for that. Now, I'll just start with how my game week went, right? And yeah, I got 55 points. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to call it a very successful kind of wild card, right? It could have been better. And as I said, the way that I'm playing right now is there's not a lot of game weeks left, right? And all I'm trying to do is target the fixtures, and I'm just targeting the teams that have something to play for, right? And my captain was Aubameyang, right? I kind of had this good feeling about him this week, so I captained him. But out of nowhere, he kind of contracted malaria in the international break, so now he's going under some kind of treatment, and there's no fixed date on when he will be back, according to Arteta, according to what I read, right? So I'm not gonna have. I think I'm gonna remove Aubameyang this week for Salah. Maybe I'll talk about that in a while. But yeah, my vice captain was Pereira, and it kind of worked out. So yeah, the main differential, one of the differential was Pereira for me when I picked my wild card, and I did talk about that in the video. So yeah, let's not talk about this. As I said, I'm full on targeting fixtures right now, not form or anything. So yeah, this is what my team looks like right now, right? So I'm just gonna get through these teams and transfer, right? Just before any kind of electricity cut or something. So yeah, this is what my team looks like. So Forster is one of those players who still has a double game week left, right? And I'm kind of waiting for that. I don't know when yet. Maybe Ben Krellin has posted it. I guess I still don't know yet, right? So yeah, I'm waiting for that. And now I don't want to remove Cresswell. Now Cresswell will miss this game week. According to what I've read, Cresswell will miss this game week, and so I feel like I could remove Cresswell for Regulon or maybe Dyer or these kind of players, and Aubameyang will also miss this game week. So I have two big players, like they are the most expensive midfielder and defender in my team right now. So I feel like it would be very stupid to bench both of them, considering that Aubameyang may not even play next game week, according to what I read, right? And I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, I feel like I should remove Aubameyang and Cresswell this week. I don't want to remove Cresswell. I know. I don't want to. But if I want Salah, right, I'll have to remove Cresswell. So if I don't remove Cresswell, I'll have to bring another Arsenal asset, maybe like Pepe or some kind of Saka or these kind of players. But if I want Salah, I'll have to remove Cresswell too. So I have been kind of playing around with my team. I'll get to that in a while. So there is another blank coming up, I think, in game week 33. I'll have to plan for that too. I don't want to like have a lot of Spurs players because they don't play in game week 33. They have blank. So yeah. Just let's just see. This is what my bench looks like. I could play Phillips instead of Cresswell, right? I could do that. But again, Phillips against Leeds, I don't see a clean sheet there personally. So yeah, let's just talk about the transfers. So Fazli has just sent his team. Okay, I'll check that Fazli in a while. Let me just open the Instagram already first. Yeah, it's been very long since I live streamed last time. Now I think I'll try and stream in the next week also, if possible. At least once. At least once. If I can do that, I'll try and do that. Fazli, let me just see your team first. Yeah, as I said, I'm planning to remove Aubameyang, right? Because there's no fixed return date for Aubameyang, according to what I read. Cresswell will miss this game week, according to what I read. And yeah, and if you are one of those, manager who is kind of targeting fixtures like myself, and you are kind of trying to look at the Leicester players, right? Because I already have Vardy, and if you want to remove Aubameyang for maybe, I don't know, Madison or Perez, this kind of players, right? I think you should be fine, because according to what I read in an article, there are only two players in Leicester's side that are not available right now, and that is Barnes and another is Justin. Only those two players are not training right now. Except for that, Madison, Perez, all of these players are training. So I think there's a very good chance they will play this week, because according to what the commentator said last week, they were already fit. Perez, Madison were already fit last week, but the manager did not, Brendan Rodgers did not want to take any kind of chances, so he just benched them, right? Because they are kind of preparing for the FA Cup in the upcoming days, right, against Southampton. So yeah, that is what I read. So I feel like if you want to take chance with Madison and Perez, you can, because I'm pretty sure they will be fit enough for this week. So yeah, okay, Fadli's team. Let me just download this already. Or yeah, or if you want your team to be reviewed, you can just tell me what is your position in my league. I think that would be way more easier to do, right? Okay. Mm-mm-mm. So this is Fadli's team. So yeah, okay. So this is Fadli's team. Now, one thing is, as I've said, I don't want to get rid of Cresswell, right? I do rate him very highly, but according to conditions, I feel like I should. Now I'm kind of maybe thinking of maybe double Wolves defender, right? I could do that. I might do that. I don't know, but still I still won't have enough money. So this is what Fazli's team looks like, and his question is, yeah, his question was, so now he has this team right now. Yeah, he had Aguero. So he wanted to remove Aguero for Vardy, or maybe just get Mora instead of Smith Rowe, right? So I feel like now Aguero is kind of, that's a lot of money doing nothing on the bench, right? Now I don't think he played in the Champions League too. He has nowhere to be seen right now. So I feel like if you want to remove Aguero for Vardy, I think that's a very good deal. Now, one thing about Vardy, as I said, now Vardy will be playing against Southampton before they play the Premier League, right? They remove before playing in the Premier League. They will play against Southampton for the FA Cup. Now, maybe Vardy could be rested here and there, but I still feel like Vardy will play, right? And he's on penalties. So I feel like Fazli removing Aguero is like, I don't know why you have Aguero there. Maybe you used your wild card, right? I just don't know yet why you have Aguero there, because he's not even playing. He's not even getting minutes, right? So that's just a lot of money. So I personally now, Aubameyang and Aguero is like similar kind of case. They are a lot very expensive and not playing games. So Aguero for Vardy, I don't think there's any kind of problem with that. You could do that, or maybe if you don't, I don't know, if you have some kind of attachment with Aguero, like I do, I have with Cresswell, right? You could wait and maybe remove Aguero for like players like, I don't know, Watkins, who might have a double game week upcoming days. Maybe for DCL, right? He also has double game week left, but still, Aguero looks like the player that needs to leave your team. Except for that, you already have Lucas Moura, so I think you remove Smith Rowe for Lucas Moura. And I don't know if I want to captain him, right? Maybe bringing him in the team is already a differential, and captaining him, I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of them will captain Kane. Everyone will captain Kane, but still, you are looking for that, differential kind of captainship choice, maybe. But still, Lucas Moura as a captain, I personally couldn't do that. I personally wouldn't do it, right? I don't know. Kane just kind of looks obvious. Now he could be maybe rested here and there, because I think he has some kind of final left to play, right? That could be a problem, but still, if Kane is benched, I don't see anything coming from that Spurs side. Like, they just play terrible without him. So, like, doubling up on Iheanacho and Vardy, I don't see a lot of problem there. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what. Okay, Ankit says, please do position one. He's still in position one. Yeah, I'll do that, Ankit. Of course, I'll do that. Yeah, we still have time. So Fadli says, I have Aguero for 1 week punt against Leeds, but he don't start after all. Yeah. Aguero, I think it's about time, Fadli. Maybe even if this week, I think Vardy is playing against West Brom, right? Yeah, Vardy is playing against West Brom. Like, West Brom have been scoring a lot lately, right? Now they have to get out of that relegation battle. So although they do score, they do concede too. So I don't know. I think Vardy should be a good bet in my opinion. Looking at the run of fixture, even if Vardy does not score this week, right? They will eventually do it. Like, Vardy will, because looking at their position, they need to, if they want that European football, right? So yeah, Fazli, I don't think removing Aguero for any other forward right now is a problem, because like he's not playing a lot of money. So it's just like, I don't know, common sense, I guess. Yeah, it could work out, Fazli. Remove Aguero for Vardy. It should work out. But your team looks fine. But captaining Mora, best of luck. I hope that works out, right? But I don't have the balls to do that. So yeah, best of luck. I hope that works out. Yeah, and yeah, please do drop a like, and if you are new, please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, this is Fazli's team. Fazli, best of luck. Now, and as I said, removing Aguero for anyone, I don't think that's a problem at all, because I think Aguero also has, Man City also has blank game week coming up in game week 33. So it just looks like a lot of money doing nothing there, and this is a double game week, right? So yeah, you could use that money somewhere else. That's all I'm trying to say. Uh, okay, so as I said, this is my team. Now, okay, we do have question. Pratik, thanks so much for joining in. Thank you so much. So I've sent you my team on Insta. Can you search for any changes? Sunil says whom to replace with Aubameyang. Yeah, Sunil, I also have to remove Aubameyang this week. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a while. So yeah, as I said, if there's any, there might be a power cut, right? I don't have any power over that. So if there's any power cut, I'll just post my final team during the stream. Okay. So okay, let me just download Pratik's team. Uh, so yeah, this is Pratik's team. So his question is suggestions. Okay, so Diaz. Now, Man City players, Diaz got kind of rotated, right? Like unexpectedly. I hope you guys can see the team. Uh, Now, one of the reasons I did not have any Man City player, right, in my team was because of the rotation risk, and they are still in the Champions League. Now, I feel, I personally, I want to see, right? I don't know what's going to happen. I'd want to see Man City be in the Champions League final, win the Champions League final, right? Because like that would be new, that would be something fun. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, that is one of the reason I did not have any Man City player. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. Now, fixtures are also not that good, and also Man City players don't play in game week 33, I guess, right? Because they are going to be in a blank game week category, right? Like Spurs are also. So, looking at that, Pratik, you already have Diaz in game week 33 who is not playing, Mahrez who is not playing in game week 33, Son who is not playing in game week 33, Kane who is not playing in game week 33. So you already have four players that's not playing in game week 33, right? Now looking at the defense, Cody, James fine, I guess. I don't know how nail on he is, right? Aspi is playing, but still James did play last week. Now Chelsea kind of looks shaky against the West Brom side, right? I don't know what happened. Uh, Trent looks fine. Mendy fine. Son, Jota fine. Mahrez, Lingard. Yeah, one of the players that I wanted to talk about was Lingard. I don't know. I don't know if I kind of underestimated Lingard, or I don't know, he's outperforming, right? But I still don't rate Lingard as, I don't know, I still don't rate him as the must needed player. I don't know why. I just don't rate that guy because I don't know. He has been performing very well. I know that. Because of that, my rank hurt a lot last week because of Dallas and Lingard. My rank was kind of, I don't know. I did not like how I missed out on Lingard and Dallas's point, but still I still don't rank Lingard as the most needed, right? But he is kind of proving his point right now, and I shouldn't have underestimated Lingard, I guess. But I could still wait for him. Yeah, I could remove Aubameyang for Lingard. I could do that. I could easily do that. But again, still the fixtures are not very convincing, and as I said, I'm kind of targeting fixtures right now. But still, Kane, Iheanacho, Rafinha injured, Dallas, Liverpool, Calvert-Lewin. I wouldn't do anything to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin is injured. I did not know that. Is he injured? Rafinha, Leeds. Yeah, for me, I think the Mahrez situation should be handled, I guess, Pratyuk, because I just don't know if Mahrez is going to play week in, week out, right? And again, as I said, you already have four players that don't play in Game Week 33. So yeah, you could manage the team targeting the game week 33. You will be benching Son, Kane. I'm probably sure you won't be selling them. I'm probably sure you don't have the wild card left, right? So looking at this team, what it feels like to me is maybe it's time for Maris to go. Maybe, right? For this week, this team looks fine to me. I wouldn't like complain too much. Cody, yeah, Jota, fine. I personally am trying to get Salah, because after this game week, not this, after game week 33, the fixture for Salah looks very good, and I don't want to miss out on that, considering how Liverpool are already out of this Champions League and they don't have to play for anything in any other league, and so they are only now trying to gain their rank, in the Premier League. So I feel like there won't be rotation for Salah. The fixtures are easy. They don't have to play for anything in any other league. So yeah, I feel like removing Mahrez should be a goal for next week. For this week, it seems fine, but still, I can't confirm if Mahrez is going to play or not. Except for that, the team looks fine to me. Yeah, Mendy mainly against Brighton, Leeds. Yeah, I can't complain too much. I can't complain. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I'm also triple captaining Kane this week. Yeah, I had to say that. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Now I don't think I'll have any better chance to triple captain. Use my triple captain this week. I could still wait for Aston Villa's double game week. I could still wait for Everton's double game week, right? But still, it feels like it should be Kane this week. I think I'll just do it. I'll just do it already. So yeah, yeah. Pratik, yeah, as I said, the team looks fine to me. Pratik says yes, planning to do -4. Yeah, yeah. For this week, I think you could wait, right? Now, Rafinha, Dallas, these players are super, super like unpredictable. I just don't know what they are gonna do, right? They can easily if Rafinha scores a hat trick this week, I wouldn't be surprised at all. They are just that kind of team. As I've always said, I'm a big fan of Leeds players, the way they play, the way they do everything on the pitch, right? So yeah, for me, I think try and minimize the players that don't play in Game Week 33, Pratik. That should be a goal, Pradeep. Okay. So for me, as I said, now okay, Sunil Nupane. So you and I are in same trouble right now. So about Aubameyang. So as I said, if you didn't have the news about Aubameyang, said there's no fixed date when Aubameyang will be back. He has some kind of malaria. He contracted that during the international break, right? So my plan is to remove Cresswell. Now Cresswell will also miss this week, according to what I read, right, Sunil? Cresswell will also miss this game week. So that's what I read. Maybe that the injury that Cresswell has is not serious at all. Not serious at all. He will probably be back next game week. I'm pretty sure about that, right? But still, there's just too many options. And now just look at these fixtures for Liverpool. It's like super tempting to me, right? Southampton, West Brom, Burnley, Crystal Palace. Like, this is the one they would want to finish strong. They'd want to get higher up on the table. So I feel like this is something I'd want to capitalize on. And Salah is on penalties, and you people do know how much I kind of adore players that take set pieces and penalties, right? So yeah, this is what I'm planning to do. That means I'll have 4.6 now. I was looking through. I'll get to everyone's questions, right? In a while, I'll just try and talk about everything else on my team. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is now I'll only have 4.6, and I was looking at the players for that kind of price range, right? Now I already have Konsa, so I don't want to double up on Aston Villa players. But still, one thing I can take in account about the Aston Villa players is they still have a double game week left, right? But I already have Konsa, and they face Man City this week, so I'm not bringing in an Aston Villa defender. Now another double game week player that is left is Everton, but I just don't trust their defense. Like, I just don't trust Everton's defense at all. So no Aston Villa defender, no Everton defender. That leaves me with another choice I could make is Spurs defender for this week. But again, Spurs players don't play in Game Week 33, right? That is another problem. Now I already have 3 players, Konsa, Son, and Kane, that don't play in Game Week 33. So I can't bring another Spurs players either, right? So that kind of makes it very difficult for me to any player for 4.6. I don't know. I do want Regulon, but that means I'll have to remove Regulon again next week. It does not look very sustainable kind of decision. I could get Kufal also. Like, he was good. He had assists for last 2 game weeks. I do know that. I did watch his match, right? For 4.6, I could get Kufal. But Kufal and Cresswell, not the same thing, The price, I don't know. Like, Cresswell is super important to the team. For 4.6, I was another defender I was kind of targeting was for the Wolves defenders. I could do that, but again, for 4.6, there's no Wolves defender, so I can't bring in Spurs defender. I would want one, but I can't bring any of them. I could bring Dyer, right? Just thinking about this week, I could bring Dyer, but again, there's no guarantee that Dyer will play both the games. Like, Ardewil and Sanchez, they could easily start. So I could bring Dyer or Kufal. I have narrowed down my options, right? I only have Kufal, Dyer, or maybe a Wolves defender, but I don't have money for Wolves defender. One thing I could do is remove Salah and maybe bring in Pepe. Now Pepe did perform very good in the Europa League, right? I could try something like this. Like, I could bring Pepe, so that means I'll have more than enough money to just leave Cresswell there for this week and just get him back next week. Cresswell will be fine next week, in my opinion. According to what I read, it's not serious at all. The injury of Cresswell is not serious at all. So yeah, I could do 2 things. I could just leave Cresswell there, or maybe bring in Salah and maybe Kufal or Dyer. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so Pratyuk says, planning to transfer Son to Mane, cannot afford Salah. Son to Mane. Mane got rotated last week, but maybe for Champions League game, I guess. Now, one thing, Pratyuk, is about now we do know how good Jota's form is right now, right? And it looks like Klopp is kind of having a hard time playing all four players. I mean, when I say four players, Jota, Salah, Mane, and Firmino. Now, when Jota plays, the front three, Mane, Firmino, or Salah, one of them misses out, and it's most probably Mane and Firmino. I just don't see Salah being benched. I don't know. There's just no reason to bench Salah. So now there's no Champions League games. So Salah looks Salah looks like a very safe choice, right? And Jota, for his price, I think even if he gets benched, I think I'll be fine if Jota gets benched, right? Even if he just plays 20 minutes, last 20 minutes, he can still score. He's in that kind of form, right? And so the thing about Mane is, as I said, the price range, he's expensive and he could kind of get rotated around with Firmino or Jota. Now Jota could play center forward. That means Mane will be still playing in the left. So it depends, Pratik. I'm not saying Mane is a bad option, right? You could go for him, but still, I feel like for the rotation risk, that kind of money, Pratik, yeah, I think for one more week you could wait for Mane. Maybe for one more week. Let's see how Klopp decides his first 11 this week, and maybe we can make some decisions. Because I think for last week Mane kind of got rotated with Jota. I do remember that. So yeah, Pratik. I'm not saying Mane is bad option at all, but still I'd always go for a player that takes penalties. So yeah, not enough money for Salah. I think that's fine. No problem with that. Or Pratik, as I said, you could wait for the Leicester players. Leicester have a very good fixture now. I was talking about this, Pratik. Now these are the fixture for Leicester, right? And Madison is back, Perez is back, Barnes is not back. Barnes is still injured. Justin is still injured. Except for that, everyone is back. So, no, if not Mane, if you already have Jota, right, Pratik, and you can't afford Salah, and you are thinking twice about Mane, you could go for Madison or Perez or these kind of players. Madison is on direct free kick. He's on corners. It could just work out, Pratik. So yeah, you could also go for the Leicester choices. You could do that. Just think about it. Just think about it. You know your team better than I do, so I'm just giving my suggestions. But one thing I did also think about when removing Aubameyang, I also kind of considered maybe Madison, but still I want to wait. I'd want to wait. So except removing Aubameyang, maybe I'll bring in Salah or Pepe for you. Pratyuk, Mane is not that bad of an option, or you could go for Leicester midfielder like Madison. That could work out too. Looking at the fixture. Okay, I hope that helped. AKS says, since you, my team, don't know whether to play Watkins or Diaz. I think it should be Diaz. I think Diaz should be fine. I think Diaz should play. But again, Ake played last week, right? Ake kind of, but they lost. So Ake and John Stones. That does not look like a good one. I think Diaz should play. But still, in the Premier League, I don't think they have a lot to play for. But I do feel like Diaz should play. And maybe they'll keep a clean sheet too. Watkins does not. I think I should go for AKS. I think you should go for Diaz. I think you should play Diaz. Yeah, I just feel like that. I'm just looking at your team right now. Rafinha, Watkins, Phillips. Yeah, I think it should be Diaz. Yeah, you could play Diaz and Cresswell. Yeah, AKS Cresswell won't be available according to what I read. I'm sorry if he plays this week, right? But according to what I read, he won't be available. So yeah. So where was I? The storyteller says, yeah, play Diaz. I guess play Diaz. The storyteller bringing in Spurs defense Regulon. These could be. I'm sorry, bringing in Spurs defense Regulon. These could be game changer for me. Yeah, it could work out. Like if you want to take a hit, I think double game week is the time to take a hit. Just do that. I think it should. It will pay off. It will. It will. If you are taking a hit, don't think twice. Right? I think it should be. It should be the double gaming when you should be taking a hit. It will pay off. It will definitely pay off. And I think the left back, right, Davis, for Spurs is still injured, I guess. And I don't think Tanganga is playing for Spurs right now. So it's definitely Regulon who will be playing both the games. I hope so, right, storyteller. So I feel like playing in Regulon, yeah, there's no problem with that. I think I'm in full support about that. Rondon for Cancelo. Let me just check that. Uh, So, what do you guys think about who the hell is Rondon right now? I don't even know who the player is. This Hold on. Let me just check already. Cancelo. Yeah, this is like very difficult time to have the Man City players. I think like there's a lot of rotation and the fixtures are also not super tempting, right? So yeah, for Cancelo, let me just check his minute already. Yeah, he's playing full minutes right now. 5 million, 4.6. Yeah, you could go for that. Yeah, you could do that for this week at least. Yeah, at least for this week. Now gaming 33. I'm not sure. I'm gonna confirm anything about that. It depends how your team looks, right? How many blank players you have for gaming 33. But Rodon looks good to me. I didn't even know he was playing. Yeah. So yeah, there have been some kind of left back crisis, right? So yeah. Uh, where was I? Straight away, what do you think about frontline Adam, Lacazette, Kane, triple captain? Yeah, I'm also kind of activating my triple captain this week. Storyteller for Kane. The team looks fine to me. Lacazette, yeah. Now, since there's no Aubameyang, Lacazette has been scoring. He did score in the Europa League too. He did score in last game week too. So yeah, Lacazette is one of those players I'd want to get. But again, I just don't know who I can remove, right? Or I could get Lacazette. I could do that, I guess, if I just leave him there. If I take a -4, can I do that? I would love to have Lacazette in my team. Everton, Fulham, Newcastle, West Brom does not look bad. 7.6. I could. No, I can't. I could get Pepe, but still, I already have. I could have got Pepe. Damn. But I already have 3 Arsenal players. That is a good suggestion. Storyteller. Yeah, I'd want Lacazette. Like I could leave Cresswell there and still have Lacazette. But again, I do want Salah too. The fixtures look too good for Salah. His price will only rise after next week. I do know that. I'd want Lacazette. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah, please do drop a like. Anyone who is watching, thank you so much. Okay. The storyteller says, play to Costanza, Trent, Cody, or Rudiger. I think Trent and Cody should be it for this week. Now, I know, as I've always said this, right? Trent might not keep a clean sheet, but again, like he did not have the most memorable kind of performance against Madrid in the first leg. I do know that, but still the potential is still there. Now you could play around with Costanza and Cody, but I think I would play Cody. Yeah, I think I would play Cody against Sheffield. Yeah. It should be Cody should be definitely it. Now just leave him there. Don't like kind of expect any kind of attacking return from Cody. You just can't expect that from him, right? But except for that, I think it should be fine. Yeah, Cody and Costanza or Cody or Trent. Those two, I think Costanza is not that bad of an idea also. Uh, okay, so Yusuf says, I don't know if you remember me, but Yusuf is back. I still might him on. Yeah, I do remember Yusuf. We had 2 Yusuf in our stream last time. I do remember that. Yeah, welcome Yusuf. Thank you for joining in. Yusuf, okay, your team. Let me just download that already. Yeah, as I said, if there's any kind of power cut, I'm very sorry about that. I'll still post my final team in the Instagram account, my final team. So yeah. Okay, so this is Yusuf's team, and yeah, welcome. Okay, this is his team. So what is his question? Is there any kind of question here? Okay, there's no question. There's just only team. Rudiger, Sanchez, Cody. Now this is the thing I'm talking about. I do want to get Dyer, but I'm not sure if Sanchez is gonna play, if Alvarez is gonna play. So that is a problem for me. So or maybe I just leave. I'd want Salah in my team though. Yeah, I'd want that. Cody, Sterling, not bad, but still, I think Sterling's price dropped last night. I guess he's not been performing well. Son, Lingard, yeah, team looks good to me. Yeah, like kind of very generic kind of team, right? So yeah, I think the team looks fine to me. Sanchez double game week. You could play holding, but again, for who? So if Sterling gets rotated, I guess. But their team looks fine. I think I would want to play holding against Fulham, but I think that's some kind of derby today, right? So yeah, maybe not. So yeah, the team looks fine to me. The team looks fine. It does looks kind of balanced. You have Lingard, Jota, very cheap, informed players, and you also have kind of Sterling is kind of differential. I don't know. So yeah, the team looks fine to me. I don't know. There's nothing I can complain about. Triple captain Kane. I'm doing that too this week. Yusuf. So yeah, the team looks fine. Best of luck. And yeah, thank you so much for joining in, Yusuf. Sunil says, please suggest the transfer change of position 69. Okay. So yeah, I've not checked my league. I don't know who is on top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ankit is on top still, right? So this is my league, and yeah, the league code is in the on the screen, in the description, and everywhere. So yeah, Ankit is still on top. He's still on top. So this is what team looks like. So okay, he used his wild card too. Trent. Yeah, Neto got injured. I think Neto is gonna have surgery now. I think he won't be available. Uh, won't be available for a while. Maybe Neto. Yeah, he needs to have surgery. Holding on the bench, Regulon. So yeah, the team looks fine. Yeah, he's on top. So I don't know. I can say I don't think I can suggest anything to Ankit right now. Like his overall rank is 1600 right now. Ankit's rank is he's number one in our league right now. His overall rank is 1600. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, congratulations, man. Like he has been in the stream, since the beginning. Like not since the beginning, but still since I started streaming, Ankit has been in the stream like forever. There won't be a stream without him these days. So yeah, his team looks too good. So yeah, yeah, best of luck, Ankit. Your team. I don't think I can suggest you anything. You already have a better point ratio than mine is, right? So let me just check the 69. I hope you are 69, Sunil Nupania. I just hope it's not a joke and your rank is 69. You are okay. His rank is 69. Uh, okay. So this is what his team looks like. Aubameyang. So Lingard, Gundogan, Foster, Dunk, Cresswell. Now Cresswell may not play this week, right? Uh, Mope. You have Mope. Why do you have Mope there? The fixtures are good, but still Mope. Maybe you could have gone for Watkins or those kind of players, right? Uh Sunil Nupani. Neto out, Cresswell out, Aubameyang out. Yeah, Cresswell won't be playing. Neto won't be playing. Obama Young won't be playing. Those three players won't play Sunil. I think. That's what I think, according to what I read in the information. Right, Stones. Now, since that Ake played in the centre back positions, right now I can't say anything about the Man City players. I'm sorry, Sunil. I just can't. So Dunk, maybe a differential, but still, I think they have got a difficult kind of fixture this week. Son and Kane, I'm pretty sure you'll be captaining Kane. The team looks fine to me, but still, maybe it's time to cut down with the Man City players, right? Let's see what happens in the Champions League. But still, they're always like difficult players to have, the Man City players. Let me just activate my triple captain already first on Kane. My second triple captain, yeah, vice captain Vardy. So yeah, this should be it. This is not my final team. Now I've still not decided which defender I want. I want Salah, but I also want Lacazette, right? It's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult. Okay, where was I? So yeah, Sunil, best of luck. Good number to have, 69th. Yeah. Javid says size or Cody. Cody for me. Size is not that bad of an option. Let me just check the price first. Cody 4.9, I guess. Size also 4.9. Now Size could also play as a left back, right? That could happen. For that kind of pricing, I think Size isn't that bad of an option too. Like we're just like separating very little things about them. So yeah, I think if money is not, and if you go for Cody, I think he's 4.5.0, 4.9 at the same kind of price range. But still, Size has that attacking threat though. If he does play, right? If he does not get rotated or anything. So yeah, but Cody, there you don't have to worry about Cody with the rotation and anything. So that is one of the reason I had Cody. So yeah, no problem with going with Cody. Javid. Javid said play Dallas or Phillips. Dallas should be it. Yeah, I don't think Dallas will keep a clean sheet. I don't think Phillips will also keep a clean sheet, but Dallas will definitely play. Phillips may not, and Dallas is playing in the center midfielder, right? He could score, right? I don't think Phillips is gonna score anything. So I think there's more upside to Dallas, Javid. So I think you should play Dallas in my opinion than Phillips, Javid. I say thanks. You're welcome, Javid. Yeah, just play Dallas and buy Cody. I guess it will be fine. There's no rotation risk or anything. But again, Size has more attacking threat. So Ashish says play Dallas or Veltman. Let me check Veltman. Right, nah. Why would you play Veltman? I think I should play. I would play Dallas. I would play Dallas. Yeah. With that Liverpool defense, I think I would play Dallas. Ashish, don't overthink. I think you are overthinking at this point. I just feel like looking at Chelsea's defense and looking at Liverpool defense, I think you should play Dallas. Ankit says, I already told, but you didn't review my team. I just did. I just did, Ankit. Man, come on. I just did. It takes time. I'm sorry. I kind of got carried away, Ankit. Yeah. Best luck, Ankit. Yusuf says, I think I'm like 10th or above in your league. Yusuf, I really don't know about that. So yeah, I'll check in a while. Yusuf. Thank you so much for joining in, though. The Lovely says first place bench Dinya, Bamford, or Rafinha. Bamford, do you want to bench Bamford? I don't think Bamford was injured. I think Rafinha is injured, like, but still, like, he's not like 100% out or anything. Bamford on penalties, so I think I would keep Bamford. Yeah, I think I'd keep Bamford ahead. Now, I feel like Leeds won't be keeping clean sheet because now I think the captain got red carded last week, right? That harsh tackle. So they they don't do very good, when it comes to aerial balls. The Leeds side. So I just don't see a clean sheet for Liverpool or Leeds, both of them, right? But still, let me just check. Everton against Spurs. Spurs also don't look that bad. I personally, I think the lovely, right? The lovely. I think I would put Bamford in first when it comes to bench. I think, yeah, he's on penalties, so yeah, I think I would definitely do that. Now, Dine used to be on set pieces. Now that's all taken away from Sigurdsson and James Rodriguez, right? The lovely. So yeah, if this was my three players option for the first place in the bench, I would definitely put Bamford there. Although he's playing Liverpool. Okay. Lachung says best bench boost or not. Okay. GK is Loris Leno. Yeah, I think you should. Okay. Cody Alonso, Phillips, Kufal, Fofana looks fine. Uh, it would be easier if you had your first 11, Lachung. Alonso, Phillips, Kufal, Fofana, fine. Salah, Lingard, Son, Pereira, Kane, Iheanacho, Lacazette. Yeah, I think you should bench boost. Yeah, Loris against Sheffield looks good to me. I think against Fulham, sorry, against Fulham looks good to me. Loris double. I mean Leno against Fulham. Yeah, Cody, Alonso against Brighton. Cody. Yeah, there's a clean sheet there. Phillips, no clean sheet there. Kufal, West Ham against West Ham. Newcastle, there's a clean sheet there. I think you should, yeah, Losonga, yeah, maybe, yeah, I think you should do it. I think you should do it. You could wait or for the double game week of Everton and Aston Villa, but I think your team looks good enough. So now, as I said, Phillips, I don't say there's a clean sheet there, but still, I think this team is good enough to bench boost. Your front three, Kane, Iheanacho, Lacazette. Yeah, I think you should do it. You should do it. Yeah, yeah. I don't see a problem there. Yusuf said he's 16th. Okay. Mohammed says play Gundogan or Bamford. I think it should be Bamford for me. Yeah, Bamford on penalties, and with that Liverpool defense, yeah, Bamford. James says, is it worth Neto to Mora? And yeah, Neto has to get some kind of surgery now, James. So I think it might work out. It might just work out, James. Yeah, it might just work out. To Mora, uh, and Oba to Sun for -4. Neto to Mora double game week. Oba to Sun double game week. I think you should. Yeah. I think you should do this because Neto won't be playing this week. Oba also not sure when he will be back. Although he has got his treatment. Have got Kane and Sterling, so will be short next week. So may have to take another hit next week or play short. Uh yeah, you are in same position like I am in, James. Right? I can bring a Regulon, but still I already have Son, Kane, and I think Aston Villa does play next. They do play next week, right? Yeah, Aston Villa do play next week. So that means I only have two players that won't be playing next week. So I could get Dyer. Yeah, what was I talking about, James? Yeah. What I was talking about is you could take -4 next week. I think for this week, if you don't have to remove Neto to Mora, I don't think Neto to Mora is something you have to do because like Mora can simply be rotated with the Bergwijn or Lamela, these kind of players, right? Or Bale. There's just too many competition there, James. So Neto to Mora does not seem like a necessary move to me. Like Mora is not the kind of player like you need to have him. I'm pretty sure you are just targeting Mora because of his double game week. I do understand that, and it's fine. Like as I've already said, the only like double game week is the time when you should be taking hits, right? That will pay off. Now over to Son, I think that's no brainer. You should do it. I don't think you have to ask James. You just do that. But Neto to Mora is like subjective kind of thing. I don't think you have to do it. Like Neto will be out for a while. That's what I read. But still, Neto to Mora, if you want to do it, fine. But I don't think it's necessary. But Oba to Son, I think you don't have to think twice. Just do it, James. So MSK says, hi all. Thank you, MSK. Thanks so much for joining in. MSK says, is it worth doing Diaz to Reguilon? Now, as I've already said this, MSK, right? It depends how your team looks, right? If your team will be fine for game week 33, right? Removing Diaz for Regulon is definitely worth it. Like I think like both Diaz and Regulon have blank game week in game week 33, right? MSK. Now I don't know how many players you have that don't play in game week 33 in blank game week. Now if the number of players that don't play in game week 33 is high, then I think Diaz to Regulon might be, I don't know. You may want to think about that, right? But again, Diaz to Regulon for this week, I think should be definitely done. Yeah, I think it should work out. It should work out for me personally. Let me check Regulon's minute. I think he's playing now. I do know Davis is injured, right? 90. Yeah, they are playing. So yeah. Now the way that they are playing MSK right now, I don't like it, but still, I feel like Regulon for this week should work out. Tanganga is not playing, as I said, and the left back Davis is also not playing right now. So yeah, MSK, Diaz to Regulon, do it. Don't overthink it. It should pay off. It should pay off. Uh, Sunil says, will Fernandez be a good to transfer in for Aubameyang? Fernandez, yeah. Now fixture wise, now Sunil, let's just talk about Fernandez. The thing about Fernandez is, yes, he has not been returning points as of now lately, right? Because of all the Europa leagues and all the things that he's playing right now. The thing is about Fernandez, on penalties, on free kicks, on corners, it just takes one game week for him, Sunil. Just one good game week, and people will be buying him again. So I feel like it's just about time, It's just about time. So Fernandez, Aubameyang for Fernandez, I think that should work out, and yes, you should do it. As I said, the fixtures are not super convincing, right? But for that kind of price range, I don't see a lot of player that I'd want to suggest to you, Sunil, right? But still, I think Fernandez is still as safer player to choose as anyone in that FPL right now. So I feel like although the fixtures are not very good, Sunil, right? Now I do know that people are kind of selling Fernandez as of late. I don't know why. Yes, he has been blanking recently, I know, but still on penalties, on free kick, on corners, it's just about time he starts delivering. So Sunil, right now, yes, he's not doing his bit, but still, I do feel like Fernandez is still one of those players who is safer to pick right now. So yeah, that's my verdict on him. MSK says, I have 11 playing players for Gaming 33 with Diaz, Kane, Son blanking. Yeah, that's fine then, MSK. Just remove Diaz for Regulon. I'm pretty sure he'll play at least one of the game. I think Spurs have one final to play or something, right? I don't remember exactly. Now rotation could be a issue there. But still, let's hope it's not, right? Let's hope Regulon plays both the game. So yeah, I think it should work out. It should. MSK. So where was I? So Dimesh says, should I start Rudiger, Kufar, all holding for me? Yeah, definitely holding. Kufal, who is Kufal playing against? Game week 32. Kufal against Newcastle. I think yeah, no Cresswell means Dawson will be playing there. I'm pretty sure. Masuaku is back, I think. So West Ham. So I think it should be Kufal then. Kufal and holding. Definitely. I don't think Brighton is that easy team to play against, easy team to defend against, right? So definitely not Rudiger for me. It's between Kufal and holding. Now Kufal is a fullback, so I'm pretty sure I'll be choosing fullback ahead of holding. So it's between Dimish. It's between Kufal and holding. So I'd probably go for Kufal. Yeah, against Newcastle. Yeah, I could bring in Kufal, I think, this week. But again, next week it might be a little difficult. West Ham against Chelsea. I could do something like that. Now, if I remove Cresswell, yeah, Dimish, I'll go for Kufal. Okay, where was I? Ration says, should I captain Salah instead of Kane? That could work out. It could be a good differential. I won't say no. I can't say no to Salah. It's Salah after all. So I won't say no, but Kane is as long as you have Kane, why do you want to captain Salah? I'm pretty sure you are kind of looking for a differential captainship, right? Maybe to gain rank in your the private leagues and mini leagues and everything. So I won't say no to Salah. It might work out. Like Salah did score a hat trick against Leeds, right, in the opposing fixture. I do remember that because I did not have Salah in my team, and he scored a hat trick. And yeah, it was a good first game week. So it was typical, first 11 of mine, and I did not have Salah, and Salah scored a hat trick. So yeah, he can do that again. He can do that. I think he scored 2 or 3 penalties in that game against Leeds. It was the very first game week when Leeds announced themselves. Leeds announced themselves for the Premier League. So yeah, Ration, captain Salah, I don't think that's a bad choice, but still Kane looks pretty obvious to me. So yeah, if you want to captain Salah, go with your guts. So yeah, no problem with that. Okay, Meshal says, who is your captain? Yeah, Meshal. So this is my team. This is not my final team though. I still have to make transfers. So yeah, I'm triple captaining Kane. I don't know. It just feels like obvious to me. If I don't triple captain Kane, I'll have to wait for Calvert Lewin or maybe Watkins or Grealish for their double game week. So I'll just use it already. Just do it. Just get over with it. Uh, like it's not a bad thing to like, not a bad choice right now. Looking at how the fixtures are put up. So I feel like captaining triple captaining Kane right now, it looks fine to me. So okay, where was I? Ration says, I'm wondering if I should captain Salah, Jota, since they have leads. Yeah, yeah. Not Jota for me, I guess. Salah looks like I don't think Salah will be rotated. There's a very good chance maybe Jota might get rotated because like Firmino, Mane, Salah, that could happen, right? So Jota not on penalties, rotation risk. So I think Salah should be it. As far as I want to go, I think it should be Salah. If not Kane or Son, Ration this week, I should go. I think you should go for Salah if you don't want to captain Kane or Son this week. Yeah, not Jota. Okay, Makwong says, Makwong, thanks so much for joining in, my man from Malaysia. So who to start from, Aspi and Trent? I think I should go for Trent. Yeah, yeah, Makwong. Yeah, as I said, I don't think Trent will keep a clean sheet, right? I don't think that will happen. Like Leeds always come up big against the big sides, but again on free kicks, right, on corners, at least right corners, right. And Aspi against Brighton, now there could be a clean sheet there, but again, I Brighton does not look like a side that's easy to play against. We do know that, like Brighton, very much playing attacking football. We do know that, right, Mac Wong? So, but still, looking at the set pieces, like against Leeds, that Phillips defense, we do have Allison, I guess. But still, yeah, I think it should be Trent though. I don't know. It just feels weird to bench Trent in my opinion. Mac Wong. I would just play Trent. Yeah, I just play Trent and hope for the best. Yeah. I don't see a clean sheet there though. Like there's a better chance for clean sheet for Aspi, I think, than Trent. But again, there's a better chance for attacking return for Trent than Aspi. So let's just hope that Trent also keeps a clean sheet and gets an attacking return. So yeah, it should be Trent for me, I think, Mac Wong, for me personally. George says, should I play Smith Rowe or Watkins, mate? I think it should be Smith Rowe. I don't know now how much of an attacking return I can expect from Smith Rowe. Now, when it comes to, like, I think this is not a comparable kind of choices, Smith Rowe and Watkins. One is a striker, another midfielder. So, Watkins against Man City, that could work out. Like, I don't know. Like, it just feels stupid for me to say play Smith Rowe, and bench Watkins. But against Watkins is playing against Man City. So it's a tough one. Now, if you target fixture, right, it should be Smith Rowe. But again, as I said, how much can you expect from Smith Rowe? How much more? Like Saka, Odegaard is injured, I think, so Smith Rowe will play, I guess. But still, I think Man City could concede. They did two against Leeds, right? Watkins could be, yeah, maybe play Watkins, George. Like, oh, yeah, I know they are playing against Man City. Aston Villa is playing against Man City. But still, Smith Rowe, what could I expect from Smith Rowe? Like, I'm not trying to underestimate or anything. Like, Smith Rowe could return double digits. I'm not saying he can't. But still, Smith Rowe against, like, if you are targeting fixture, it looks good for Smith Rowe. But again, like, Watkins should be the player I think you should be playing. Yeah, I think play. I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this. This is kind of difficult, George. Smith Rowe and Watkins, but Watkins against Man City, just play him, I guess. Yeah, just try it, I guess. Yeah, just play Watkins, I guess. Meshal says, I want to get rid of Watkins. I have Inacio and Kane. Who to get instead of him? Do you really want to get rid of Watkins though? Like Watkins is gonna have a double game week now in upcoming days. Not sure when, but yeah, Meshal, Watkins will have a double game week in upcoming days. So I don't think it's like necessary to get rid of him. But if you want to get rid of him, you already have Iheanacho. Who is there for that kind of price range? Let me just check already. Let's see. Watkins, Lacazette, no money for Lacazette. Wilson, nah, not Wilson. Adams, Warner, Mope, not Mope. Wood, I think the picture. Vidra, not good enough. Inacho. There's not many players I'd want to, like, you could go for players like Vidra and Wood and these kind of differentials, right? Callum Robinson has been scoring lately. Yeah, I always kind of get confused between Robinson and Pereira. Like they look so similar on the pitch, like they they look like brothers, you know. I got so excited when I thought that Pereira scored, but it was Robinson. Like I just can't differentiate their face, you know, the face structure. They look very similar, you know. Robinson could be one, but still the fixtures are difficult. There's just not too many options, Meshal, for that, you know, for that kind of price range. As I said, you could go for cheap, budget players who could be good differential. Like fixtures is not good, right? I also have Pereira here, and I think Robinson also is not that bad of an option, Meshal, because like as I said, they are kind of trying to get out of that relegation battle, and Chelsea, you can see the point returns, right? Lately, the point return that he's been giving, so that could work out. That could happen. Rodriguez, Welbeck, nah. Abraham, nah. I don't see a lot of options there. So yeah, there's just not too many options there. For me personally, I one of the forward that I want to get my hands on is Lacazette right now, Michal. Just so you know, but you don't have the money for Lacazette, I guess. If you can get Lacazette, maybe that could work out. Except for that, if you have Watkins, I think I would suggest you to keep him for this week. I think the double game is coming up for him, right? So maybe just wait, don't hurry. I just don't see any reason to remove Watkins. I think he did score last week, right? He did return something last week. Yeah, he has been returning consistently. Liverpool, he scored against. Yeah, I think just be patient with Watkins. I don't think it's necessary to get rid of him. Ration says, okay, thanks. Thank you, Ration. Thanks so much for joining in. Dimesh says, my defense is Trent, Holding, and Kufal, and I am benching Rudiger and Cody. That looks good. Play Cody, I guess. But again, who are you gonna bench? Oh no. Uh I think play Cody and bench Holding. Yeah, that would be my priority, Dimesh. If you can, just play Trent. Trent is not going to keep a clean sheet, in my opinion, Diminish, right? But I think he's just too expensive to bench, in my opinion. So I think if I have Trent, I'll just play him, right? I don't want to bench that kind of money. So if you can, play Trent, Holding, Cody, and Kufal, all four of them. Or I think Holding against Fulham, right? Holding against Fulham and Cody against Newcastle, I guess. Cody against Sheffield, right? So yeah, I think I would play. I think I would play Cody, yeah, ahead of Holding. Yeah, bench Holding and play Cody. Dimish. I think that should work out. Oh no, I thought there was gonna be another power cut. Like the light just flickered. So yeah. Ration says mine is basically the same thing, but I have Asp, Trend, Size, and Holding. Play Asp, Size, Holding. Trent, Ration, as I've already said, I don't see a clean sheet for Trent at all. But again, that's a lot of money to bench. So I think I would play Size and Holding. Now, Holding also could concede. Fulham also play attacking football, right? So I think I would play Size, of course. Right now, it's between. I think I'll play Trent too, although he's not going to keep a clean sheet. Like that's a lot of money. Now it's between Aspi and Holding. So Aspi against Brighton also looks like a good one. Not that bad, right? But again, do you want to bench Holding against Fulham? So why do you guys have Trent, man? Like so expensive, not good fixtures as of now. Like after Game Week 33, they have good fixtures, right? But right now, I don't know. He did return 11 points last week though, so can't complain, I guess. Yeah, just, it's been. I think I'd want to play Holding, right? But Aspi is a fullback. Aspi is also kind of a centre back though. I think I'd play Holding, Trent, and Size. Yeah, that's what I'd do, Ration. Fofana for Aspi. Nah. Just leave Aspi there. Don't do that. Don't bring Fofana. I think Soincho will be back soon now. I don't know if Fofana is gonna keep playing, right, Ration? Because according to what I read, Soincho is back in training. He has been playing with the team. So yeah, it's just about time. So yeah, let's wait. Don't rush. So Mishal says, team on Insta. Who should I play in defense out of my players? Mishal, your team. So yeah, there's not a lot of time, so I'm not going to download, right? I'm just going to look at your team. Trent, Aspi, Kufal, Dallas benching. I think benching Dallas is fine. Konsa benching. Yeah, the team looks spot on to me. Ward Prowess, Spurs, Dallas. Ward Prowess will be playing in the midweek, I think. So yeah. The team looks fine. Yeah, this is what I would do. Yeah, this is fine, Mishal. Yeah, that should be your team. If it was my team, I would do that too. Okay, Morgan says, yeah, please do drop a like, guys. Please, that will help a lot. And Morgan says, -8 to bring Lacazette in, Dias, Rudiger, Adams out. To Amarty, okay, I hope that is 3.9 defender of Leicester, Weltman and Lacazette squad after change are not. Oh God, this so. Please rephrase that, Morgan. Like I'm confused. I do know you took -8, but who did you remove and who did you bring in? Please, Morgan, please. Please rephrase that, and I'll read that again. So Sunil says, will Neto to Saka be a good transfer? Yes, I think that will be a good transfer. I think Sunil, Odegaard is out right now, right? So I do feel like Saka should get minutes, and he has been looking good. I think he did score in the Europa League, I think last night, Sunil, right? So Saka, I don't think that's bad option. Now, as I said, Neto needs some kind of surgery, right, Sunil? So Neto to Saka looks good to me. Yes, no problem with that. According to the fixtures, I think, and for the price of Saka, even if he gets rotated here and there, I think you'll be just fine. He's not too expensive, Sunil. So yeah, Neto to Saka sounds good to me. Uh, Morgan says triple captaining Keane this week. Yeah, I'm doing that too, Morgan. Actually, I'm triple captaining Keane too. So yeah, I'll get to everyone's question and I'll start playing around with my team. Right? Okay. So Rasen says I have Bamford on my bench, so bring in Bamford for Aspie. You could do that. Yeah, you could do that. Now, when you're playing Aspie, you are expecting a clean sheet against Brighton, right? Now, when you're playing Bamford against Liverpool, Liverpool defense is, come on, like they're not the best defense or anything, and Bamford is on penalties right now. Yeah, Bamford did not play full 90 minutes last week because of the red card incident, right? So someone had to get off the pitch, so it was Bamford. So I think he got a pretty good rest too. So if you want to pay Bamford for Aspie, it could work out. It could work out, but still, Aspie against Brighton on paper looks good, right? On paper, Aspie against Brighton looks like very good. So Bamford on penalties. So yeah, I won't complain too much, Ration. If you want to play Bamford instead of Aspie, I think it might work out. So yeah. Okay. So then there are no more questions. So if you have, do write it, right? I'll just try and play around with my team. We still do have time, right? 23:15. Yeah. Okay. So as I said, Aubameyang out, Cresswell out, Salah. Let me just get Salah in my team. So okay, if I do this, that means I'll have to get either Dyer, right? One thing I could do is bring in Dyer here. But again, the thing about Dyer is he might be rotated. He did play 90 in last game, right? That did happen. But there's Alderweireld, and probably now there's a new player called Rodon, right? That young kid. I forgot about that. And after that, there's still Sanchez there. So I'm not like super confident if he's gonna play 90 minutes both the games, right? So instead of Dyer, I could get is Kufal for that kind of price range. But again, next game week is a difficult one for him. And I'll already have Davis to bench. That means I'll have to play Kufal against Chelsea next week. Do I want that? Game week 33. Who has a good fixture in game week 33? Aston Villa does have a good fixture, but this week they face against Man City. So Morgan says -8. Diaz, Rudiger, Adams out. Okay, Rudiger out, Adams, Southampton. Okay, Southampton do have double game week left. Amarty 3.9 in. Soincho is back, just so you know. Veltman and Lacazette. Veltman got the exact cash. -8. I would say don't do this. As much as I'd want Lacazette in your team, in my team also, Morgan, right? Amarty, Veltman minus, like, are they worth -4? Removing Rudiger and Diaz? No. It just, like, Lacazette looks super tempting to me, but is it worth -8? Like, now if Lacazette has had a double game week, maybe there's a case, Morgan. But I think I wouldn't do this. I think it looks like you are sacrificing a lot for one player. Like, this is like obvious that you want Lacazette, and I do respect that because I want Lacazette too in my team, right? But again, Diaz, Rudiger, Adams, all the first, like, they're top quality players, and all are first 11 players, and Adams has double game week left. Rudiger might just keep a clean sheet against Brighton. Diaz also might. Yeah, don't do this. I think don't do this. Maybe there's some other way to get Lacazette, Morgan. Yeah, maybe there's some other way to get. Don't do this. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't do this, Morgan. Yeah. I'm sorry if Lacazette scores a hat trick this week, but I think there must be a better way to do that. Okay. So as I said, I could get Kufal, right? Let me just check players of 4.6 value. Defenders 4.6 Aina, White, Lindelof, 4.6, 4.4, Luton, Veltman. There's just not too many players for that kind of price range. So Lewis says Cavani a good idea. Yes, I think Martial is out, right? Let me check already. Defenders, Man United. Cavani, yeah. I don't. Experienced players, why not? Marshall is out. Yeah, yeah. Cavani, Rashford is. Yeah, yeah. Cavani not that bad. But now fixture, I'm not a big fan of their fixture. As I've said, I already have Fernandes, so I don't feel like I need to double up on Man United players, right? Luis. So yeah, Cavani not bad. Bad idea. Yeah, not that bad. Burnley has been conceding a lot lately. Yeah, Cavani not that bad of an idea, but still, as I said, I'm not a very big fan of run of fixture that Man United have. So yeah, I was supposed to give shout out to one of the YouTubers. I guess now I don't know. I don't know. I'm not like my channel is not that big enough to give shout outs to anyone, right? But he was too sweet. He was too like kind, So I felt like I'll just like okay. Let me just see which channel that was. It was something like ZZ Rank, ZEETZYRANKS ranks. I think he's just been starting out the YouTube channel and like yeah, he was very sweet. So uh yeah, that was it. So I think I gave a shout out. I guess there are 8 people watching, so I hope those 8 people will subscribe to the channel. So yeah, please do that. Okay, where was I? Luis says Cavani. Yeah, go for Cavani. Dar says, is Mount a good decision? Getting Mount. Yeah, maybe let me check Mount's price, but maybe go for Madison instead. Mount is not that bad of an idea. I'm not saying that he's a bad option or anything, but Mount instead of Mount 7.2. Let me check. Madison 7.2. Why not go for Madison? Thus, I think it should be Madison for me. Yeah, Mount. The picks are too good for Madison, and they are of same price. Thus, so I think except for Mount, I'd go for Madison. Why not? Like we are ending the season anyway. So Dors says check out FPL tips at Dors. Yeah, check that out too. Please go and subscribe to his channel. Please drop some like. Yeah, go for that. Now 2 shout outs, I guess. So yeah, Dors. Yeah, best of luck with your channel. Okay. Kufal. Okay, where was I? Defenders. Defenders. 4.6 or 4.6. Who can I get? Let me just check the round points, right? I'm trying to get. I don't know. I could get Davies, like Dyer. I mean, as I said, looking at the options that I have, it just looks like Kufal and Dyer for me. I don't see a lot of options for me. I just don't trust the, Everton defense. I could go for players like, Holgate and these kind of players, but still, I just don't trust them. 4.4. I could get Mari. I hope he's playing. David Luiz is out, right? Yeah, Luiz is out. Mari. Fulham. Everton next. Newcastle. Do I want to triple up on Arsenal defense? God, no. I don't want 3 Arsenal defenders. I already have Leno and Holding, so yeah, it does not look right. Fernandez, Clark, Burnt. Durs says thanks, bro. You're welcome, Durs, and best of luck. So yeah, I think it should be Kufal for me. It's Kufal or Dyer. I just don't see anyone that I feel like I want in my team. I could get Aston Villa defender, but I'll have to play one of them, or I could just let me see their fixture first. Aston Villa. I could play Phillips. Not good enough. Like game week 33 is good, and they also have double game week. But again, Man United, Spurs, Chelsea, not good enough. Not good enough. I think it should be. It looks like it will be Kufal, or but the temptation of Salah is like too much for me. Next game against Newcastle and Leeds without their captain, the centre back, and now Liverpool are out of the Champions League. That means they have nothing to play for. It looks like I should have Salah in my team. It just logically looks like that to me. I think I'll have Salah and Kufal. I think I'll just do this. Yeah, I'm not going to overthink. Burnley is not the same kind of defensive team that used to be, so I can't trust them. Maybe I could Leeds defender. Let me check Leeds defenders. Leeds. We do have, yeah, Alioski and these kind of players. Eiling 4.4. Alioski. Dallas 5.1. Eiling does not get a lot. Yeah, yeah, nah. So Leeds also has Cresswell. I did not know that. I think it should be Kufal for me, man. Yeah, it will be Kufal. It just looks like, it feels like Kufal to me. I just don't have any other option. It's Kufal or Dyer, but I'll have to bench Son, Kane, and Davis, or else I'll have to remove Dyer next week. I'll have to remove Dyer for someone else next week. I'll like I don't want to go into next week already having to transfer someone. That does not look good. Like we did see how Aubameyang got ruled out this week. We did see how Cresswell got ruled out this week. That can easily happen next week. So I just feel like what I could do is, yeah, I could get Dyer here, but again Dyer might not play. So why do that? I think I'll just get Kufal there. Let's not overthink. Mm, let's just get Kufal for this week. Let's just think about this week against Newcastle. Good clean sheet. Very good clean sheet. 6 points. Yay. Yeah, let's do that. He will play in GameWeek 33, but against Chelsea. Uh, so, Dars says Dallas would be a good pick, but yeah, I don't have that kind of money, Dallas. I mean, Dars. I have only 4.6, right? And Dallas is about 5.1. So, yeah, can't afford him. Let me check who the fixtures this week. Aston Villa. This is for Gaming 33, right? This week, I could get Leeds defender, but I'm pretty sure Leeds will concede. They should concede. Dors also says, "Are you from India?" Nah. I'm from Nepal. Oh, Dors. Yeah, we are neighbors. Yeah, our accent is pretty similar, So yeah, I'm from Nepal. Okay. Leicester, West Brom. Let me check Leicester defenders. Their price. Is there anyone for 4.6? Their runner fixtures are pretty good, Leicester's runner fixtures. But again, there are a lot of players returning, and I feel like there will be a lot of rotation for defenders in Leicester's side. And there's no one for that kind of price range, 4.6. Soyuncu will be back. Fofana is there. Morgan is there. Castagna is back. Thomas. Yeah, round points. Evans 5.5. Yeah, I can't afford Leicester defenders also. They have good fixtures too. Okay, James says hi. James. Hello, James. So good to see you. Thank you so much for joining in, James. It's been very long since we had a conversation. James says I've kind of given up on FPL. I bought Dinia from West Brom. Yeah, it's just now we're nearing to the end of the season, So it's like, yeah, it's like now just playing around with, just taking punts and everything. I think Diangana, he kind of did perform very well. I think he assisted last week, right, James? A pretty good differential for you. I think he assisted Robinson. I do remember that. So yeah, James. Yeah. So good to see you, man. So good to see you. How is the quarantine and lockdown going on in England? I hope you are fine. Okay. So yeah. I think I'll be more serious from now next season. The beginning of next season. This season is now almost over. Now I'm around 200,000. That does not mean I'm gonna take like stupid decisions and make stupid transfers. I'll still make good transfers. Still try and make good captainship and everything. But still, it's not the same. It's still not. It's not the same. So yeah. Dars says, "Good luck, bro. Bye. For the game week." Yeah, thank you, Dars. Thank you so much. And yeah, please do check out Dars's FPL channel. So it's Dars FPL. So yeah, do subscribe to his channel. Yeah, and yeah, best of luck with your channel, Dars. And yeah, thank you so much for joining in. Yeah, so I think I'll just bring Kufal. I won't overthink, right? 4 points. There's not any other player I'd want to invest in. Fuchs, Thomas. Yeah, Kufal looks like it. One of the reason I don't want to get Kufal in my team is like it just looks like a sideways transfer. I'm removing Cresswell and I'm just getting in Kufal. It just looks like a big degrade, like removing Cresswell for Kufal, it just does not look right to me. But again, I am improving Salah. So I think I'll just do this. Let's not overthink. Let's just do this. Confirm -4. Ta-da. Okay, it's done. Yeah, this should be my team for this week. Yeah, yeah. Triple captain Kane, Kufal. Yeah, I think this should be it. This should be it. This should be my team. We still have some time, but I think there are no more questions. So yeah, if you have any question, feel free to write it in the chat box, or else I think this would be my final team. And yeah, it's so good to be streaming after so long. So as I said, there is no more lockdown in my country anymore. So yeah, I'll have to go to universities and do the part-time work and everything. So yeah, it's kind of been difficult to stream lately. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be streaming pretty consistently from next season onwards, though beginning of the next season. So I think after this season ends, there is about 2 months of break, I guess, for next season to start or something, right? So I'm not pretty sure, but the date has been fixed for next season. It's already published. Yeah, it will be fun. So yeah, this will be my team. This is my final team. Captain Kane. Let's hope he does his bit, right? So yeah, Pereira, Kufal. I hope he keeps a clean sheet. Holding. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. This is pretty much it. James, been up too much lately, mate. Yeah, it's been that kind of thing, like super busy these days, James. Yeah, I do miss streaming, but still, yeah, it's not the same. Like not in the the coronavirus lockdown. I used to have a lot of free time back then. It used to be fun, streaming for 2-3 hours. So yeah, James, I hope you're doing fine. So yeah, I think this pretty much it, man. This pretty much it. This much, not much. I think I need to talk about. For next week, I don't know if I'll be streaming or not. Right? I think I'll be posting about that in the Instagram. I'm not really sure. If I'm not able to stream, I'll just post my final team in the Instagram account. Right? For this week, this is my team, Kane, and I kind of missed out on the deadline last week. I thought it was on Saturday, so apparently it was on Friday. I hope no one was kind of depending on my final team. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, this is my final team for this week. So I hope Kane performs. Let's just hope something happens this week. I've not got 100 point, I think, this season. Maybe 97, 98, but not 100. So let's hope I get something from Kane this week. So yeah, James says I kind of forgot about FPL. Yeah, it's just been that kind of time, So yeah, now as I said, everyone's getting on with their life now again. So yeah, it's kind of pretty difficult to stream and post videos. I'm trying to be consistent, but still, it's kind of difficult though, James. Yeah, I do understand that. Yeah, but I hope you'll be there in next season too, James. It was very fun having conversation with you. Very, okay, so I think I'll just end this stream, right, James? Thank you so much for joining in. Ankit, thank you. Darsh, everyone, Luis, and everyone, thank you so much for supporting. And do drop a like. And if you're new, do subscribe. Thank you, Sunil, for joining in. Yusuf, everyone, Pratyuk, Ankit, Shiris. Best of luck. I hope to see you guys in the next stream. And yeah, stay safe. Yeah, bye bye. Take care.